Hi everyone, it's Heidi again. Today we are reacting to Dave Allen's thoughts about Adam and Eve. A lot of you have specifically mentioned Dave Allen. I don't know if I've seen him before. I bet I have, but I'm not really recognizing his face at the moment, so I don't know, we'll see. A lot of you recommended this video after I reacted to Noah's Ark by Ricky Gervais. So good. I like getting new perspectives and thoughts about this kind of stuff that I just think is very, very interesting now. For those of you who are new here, I'm an ex-Mormon. That's just my religious background. Otherwise, if you like the video, make sure to like and subscribe, become a member if you want me to prioritize your comments, and let's do this.
I am what you might call a practicing atheist. I'm quite happy to be an atheist because I think actually God likes atheists better. We never ask him for anything. We're not bothering him all the time saying, oh God, please help me, I'm on this thing. And as a practicing atheist, there's certain things that I travel around the world, and no matter where I go, somebody called Gideon leaves me this book to read.
What does he mean? Somebody called Gideon? Is that a prophet in the Bible? Let me just look that up really quickly. I don't remember. Is this who he's talking about? Gideon, the Israeli judge and military leader from the book of Judges? Okay, I'm assuming that's who he's talking about. If I am wrong, feel free to let me know.
It's an Irish book because it says it all began at the beginning.
Isn't it Genesis?
Because it says it all began at the beginning. There are certain...
You know what? I don't know if I understood exactly what he said.
It's an Irish book because it says it all began at the beginning.
An Irish book? Oh. Oh, I don't know if I understand that.
There are certain things that, when I read the Bible, and I do read the Bible, that I find difficult to understand. I mean, if God has been there forever, what was he doing before he got to us? I mean, what was he out there doing? Was he sitting there going, bored today, what'll I do? I mean, suddenly from nowhere, he suddenly decided to create a world. I'll make a world, that's what. Make a world, yes, that's what I'll do. Rivers, seas, boom, mountains, boom, everything's there. I want a garden. I'd like a nice garden. Whack! Garden meat. Hate gardening. Need a garden. Ah, gardener, spit and dust. Adam. Hey! And he, Adam, never once says, where in the name of God did I come from? I mean, he's 40 years of age. He has no child, and he has no recall. He doesn't say, how did I get here? But he's quite happy. He just kind of trundles around the garden, working away. And God is looking at him. And he sees that Adam is happy.
He's like, that's wrong. Oh, that's really funny.
I didn't put him there to be happy. I'll put a stop to that. And God, during the night, sneaks down like a thief and steals, doesn't ask, doesn't request, steals it. His rib. And from his rib, he makes woman. And Adam wakes up in the morning, he's a real thickie. He's lying there, and and there's somebody else, he doesn't say, where did you come from? How the hell did you get here? Where did you get those lumps?
Let's not sit on that one.
Just goes out and goes gardening. And God comes down and has a conversation with Eve and tells her that she can eat of any fruit in the tree in the whole garden with the exception of one fruit tree. He's talking to a woman.
A little defiant.
He actually tells her not to eat of the fruit. And then when she said, which tree can't I eat? He said, that one over there. He points it out to her. And when he goes and hides, and she sneaks up to the tree, and a snake comes down and has a conversation. A snake. Now, if I see a snake, I'll back off. One starts talking, I'll crap myself.
Fair. I really love these comedians that really pick apart Bible stories because they really are kind of insane. I know that there's a lot of, oh, God works in mysterious ways and we can't understand all of the workings of God and yada yada. It is amazing when that is drilled into you, how much you can just kind of go along with this kind of stuff rather than like this guy kind of being like, you know what? That's a little weird. It's almost painful to watch this kind of stuff sometimes because I used to be super into it. Oh man. But I really, really do appreciate, people who do stuff like this. Hopefully it opens some eyes, I guess. I know that a lot of people in my comment section have talked about George Carlin, Ricky Gervais, like watching people like this kind of woke them up a little bit, got them thinking, which is really a big deal when it comes to Christianity or just religion in general. Okay, I wrote myself a note because Hail Baby's awake from her nap and I'm going to finish the reaction in the evening probably. So I will see you tonight. JK, it's the next day. We are back. Thank goodness I made notes. Life, man. Okay. All right. So last time we left off, Eve was talking to the snake. It's interesting to have time to think about a video that I'm reacting to halfway through. This was posted on YouTube 17 years ago. Do you guys know when it was recorded? Also, is Dave Allen still alive? I don't know anything about him really. Let me actually look it up. Okay, no, he died in 2005. That was a bit ago. Wait, did he write Gilmore Girls or was he an actor? Let me know if you guys have any of that information, but otherwise we're going to keep going.
And the snake actually convinces her to eat the apple, and she eats the apple. And when she eats the apple, she learns shame. That's what happens when you eat apples. No, she's not ashamed that she's disobeyed God or that she's eaten the apple. She's ashamed of one part of her body. That's all. She becomes ashamed of that area of the body. Now, why that area? Why not her elbow? Her nose. Do you actually realize that if Eve had been ashamed of her nose, every woman in the world now would be ashamed of your noses? You'd all be sitting here tonight with little nose knickers on. Men would be in nightclubs watching totally naked ladies with G-strings on the nose. Take them off. Oh, I saw a nose.
That's funny.
And this is the book. This is the book that you'll go into court and place your hand upon. And swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth.
Okay. That's actually such a funny, not coincidence, what the heck is the word? That's such a funny irony, I guess, that the Bible, which I see as not accurate, not the truth, right, is exactly the book that, we have, at least in the past. I don't think that it's done as often as it used to, where we, swear that we'll tell the truth. Why would we swear on that book? I've never thought about that before, and that is really funny. How strange. I know that some people believe that it's accurate or true, and the more you think about the stories logically, the more that's like actually insane. Anyway, that was kind of a cute one. I love that he's in a suit and tie and he's just kind of this classy man digging into Adam and Eve. The nose thing is so funny. What a silly little joke. I kind of love that he gives off the vibe of just like talking to your neighbor or like your friend's dad or something like that, just in their living room, just having a drink. It's just super casual and chill, I feel. It's actually interesting in the Mormon temple, right? You actually watch a video about Adam and Eve. And in that video, they talk a lot about, Adam and Eve's nakedness. They had to cover their nakedness. And it's so awkward, actually, when I think about it. It was totally normal to me when I was very devout in the Mormon church, but now it's just kind of a video that I quote every once in a while. People probably don't know that I quote it, but it will be with me forever, just as this weird history of mine. But to be honest, it's interesting that I focused more on that video than the actual Bible story and like the actual words, because at least in the Mormon church, there's a big belief that the Bible has some translation issues and that leaders of the church help to interpret the Bible. I think that's fairly common in religion, that like the leaders help to interpret, but I don't know. And so we refer to the Bible, but at least I wouldn't really super study it unless there was some commentary or some insight from some actual Mormon leaders, I guess. Anyway, let me know what your experience is with the story of Adam and Eve. And if you have no experience, then, good on you. Thank you so much for the recommendation. Let me know what else I should be watching and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.